Neptune started its 5 months retrograde phase on June 23rd, and this invites us to access Neptune's energy from within. Our intuition will be very strong during this time. This is also an opportunity to dissolve any barriers that lie between us and our soul's guidance, because Neptune is very much connected to our soul's guidance, to our intuition. So ask yourself, am I sensing my soul's desire for love and oneness to the fullest? Am I resting enough? Am I connecting to my intuition? Is anything keeping me from experiencing the flow of life? And remember that all of those things are connected. If we're not resting enough right now, then it's very difficult to get in touch with our intuition, because our intuition is so subtle. And if you're not rested well enough, your nervous system is not going to be able to listen to your intuition. You're going to feel so revved up all the time, and your mind is going to go a mile a minute, that it's not possible to stay connected. So very important, rest. Get plenty of rest. Whatever you do, get plenty of rest. You can get rest in other ways than just sleeping, by the way. If you're not sleeping well and you're not able to get the rest that you need at night, meditate, take breaks, go for walks in nature, do something that allows you to connect to a resting state, mentally, physically, emotionally. Allow yourself to rest. And that doesn't just mean lie down and sleep, right? But it can too, if that's what you need. Take naps, right? So there's a lot of ways in how we can rest. Now, if I got really quiet, might I get a glimpse of the love that is always present within me and all around me? And this is important. In order to really tap into the love that's always there, we need to get quiet, because there's so much distraction all the time. The mind, to begin with, is a distraction, but then also what we experience out in the world with other people, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we feel, what we sense, what we touch. There's a lot of distraction. So if we just got quiet for a moment and just let ourselves be still, could I get that glimpse of love that is present within me and all around me? And how might I be 5% more gentle with myself? And what if I was 5% more forgiving with myself and others? And this is all in the interest of Neptune, right? Connecting with that higher vibration of Neptune. Because if we're not connecting to the higher vibration, we are going to be connecting to the more denser vibration. And that one is usually not as pleasant. Because Neptune at its denser vibration feels lost. It feels separate. It feels like overwhelmed. It feels like completely chaotic. And there's a tremendous amount of suffering and anxiety that comes with the denser vibration of Neptune. So really use these questions that I'm posing here to connect to that higher vibration, to align yourself with that lighter vibration of Neptune. Now, Neptune in Pisces also sextiles Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn. So we tend to feel each other on an energetic level now, collectively speaking. So a sensitive approach is therefore really recommended, because, when you feel each other, you want to make sure that you're kind to each other, right? So we're tapping into this collective experience with each other so powerfully, which can be beautiful, but it also can be quite overwhelming. So it might also be wise to remember that everyone else is also working with the current energies as best as they can, right? Everyone is experiencing the energies just as much as you do, and everyone's dealing with it slightly differently. But as we know that we all of it are dealing with all of this, see if you can be kinder with yourself and with others. So even if some of us get overwhelmed or confronted, right, by all the Capricorn stuff that's going on out there, perhaps because they're facing harsh realities or their own inner limitations, all of us, and this is so important to remember, all of us deserve some compassion All of us deserve some understanding and forgiveness. We all do. No matter who you are, no matter how much you are in fear or how much you are connecting to this with love, everyone deserves compassion and understanding. Now, given this, ask yourself, how can I expand my current point of view around the collective and its limitations and all the people in it? And this includes the people we love to hate, right? Because if you hate somebody out there in the world, then you're not fully connected to yourself. You're not fully connected to your heart energy. And it, look, we're human beings, so of course we will have moments, right, where we experience that, where we want to be separate, or we want to disconnect, or we want to not like somebody or not like a situation. Of course we do experience that. We're human. But if you want to hold on to that and you want to insist that that's who you are, that's when you're going to start to suffer. And that's when you start to shrink and your heart will just get smaller and smaller. So how can I expand my current point of view around the collective and its limitations? How can I kind of like open up to that? And what if kindness towards the world would bring peace into my life and my heart? Coming back to that kindness, it's all over, right? It's like kindness is so important towards the world. Doesn't mean you have to be a doormat. Doesn't mean that. It just means to be kind, to see that everyone's human and has their own journey to take, has their own soul's path. Everyone has a different reason for why they're here. On a soul level, not everybody has the same path. Not everybody has the same agenda here on a soul level. So we got to honor that, everyone's a little different. So what if there was a way to eliminate fear from my system? Because some of us might experience that, right? How do you eliminate fear from your system? So just tune into that and see what would that look like if I could just eliminate fear from my system? And what if I experimented with spending time aligning with what is, energetically speaking, and allowing the transformational process to unfold? Again, it's like this, really allowing and trusting that there's an unfolding that's happening. Because the moment we really lean back and we allow ourselves to experience that, you will find that fear is just gonna unravel, it's just gonna dissipate, right? It's just gonna kind of resolve. Now, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you. If you have any questions about the monthly forecasting forums, about the soul-based astrology courses, about astrology in general, then please don't hesitate to reach out to me at info@astrologercoach.com. Any personal questions, please ask them during the monthly forecasting forum on July 12th, or you can also book a one-on-one reading with me at any point. There are lots of different options available for that, so feel free to look at that on my website. All right, much love to all of you. Namaste. Have a good one. Stay calm, stay grounded, stay safe, stay healthy. Much love.